Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vegan Brie. I talk about all things vegan and cruelty-free. And today I will be getting into what I have decluttered this year. I have not bought a lot of makeup this year. I'm going to film a different video, possibly in this outfit, possibly in the same outfit, because I like to batch film and then edit. So like I said, did not buy a lot of makeup this year. I will show everything that I did buy this year in a separate video in the same outfit, most likely, just to knock this out and then edit. So don't know when you're going to see that, but let's get into what I have decluttered. So I will start with the eyes category. I have decluttered 21 eyeshadow palettes. I believe starting out this year, I think I had it was somewhere in the 40s. I don't know if I hit 50, possibly. And I sold some palettes on Mercari, not the ones I was sent in PR. Sometimes I put those in as like a freebie, or I gave those to friends and family. But I was kind of overwhelmed. I don't know how people do it with like hundreds of palettes. That's just, I don't know. Even looking at mine now, like I feel bad and guilty when I'm not getting use out of a product. It's like just sitting pretty, but like collecting dust. And I want to keep makeup in my collection that I'm actually going to use, not just because it's sentimental, not because I think I'm going to use it one day, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to track my usages next year as well. I am going to start tracking my usages in the new year, because I do post my daily makeup looks on TikTok, Instagram, and on here. I try to list the products that I use, especially the products on my eyes, just so I can see how often I'm using something, but I'm actually going to track it in my phone, in the Notes app. So anyway, I'm going to do a couple projects, actually. Palettes I decluttered, I'm just going to do these. I might show the pictures, I might not show the pictures. Did a video with them. I could link that down below. And yeah, anyway, show like a related video. So 21 palettes. I decluttered. I sent this one to my friend, the Nomad Canadian Rockies. And I also decluttered, this one was sold on Mercari, the Nomad Ipsy Province, bought by myself. I would never sell PR. That's just wrong. Nomad Royal Europe, sold on Mercari. Nomad Ghost Town, sold on Mercari. Two DD Signature palettes that I also sold on Mercari. This was before they rebranded. I've heard their formula is different, but those ones, I didn't use one of them, and then one of them I think I used once or twice. It was just Crease City, and I did not like it. I think it's Day Signature, excuse me. One Ensley Rain palette because of the whole saga. I was really excited when I did get it. I think I got it in a Ice Cream Beauty box, which is where I got the Day Signature palettes, but then the whole drama happened, so I was like, get that away from me, and I sold it very quickly on Mercari. Two Glamlight Sue Beauty palettes, the only palettes and only items I have from Glamlight, except for a couple brushes, which some of them have fallen apart. Sold on Mercari. Give Me Glow Pastel Dreams palette, which was gifted to me by a former friend, sold on Mercari. Gourmand Girls Galactic Gourmand palette was sent to me in PR from the owner, who is still very sweet, and I consider her a friend, and I gave that to a family member. The Tartlet Juicy palette was I think I got it in Ipsy. I sold that on Mercari. I also sold both of the Tarte Man-Eater palettes, 1 and 2, on Mercari, which I also got in Box Charms. Gourmand Girls Ice Cream palette, I believe I sold on Mercari. If I didn't, I put it in as like a freebie. I got that in an Ice Cream Beauty box. Gourmand Girls Spook palette, I put that in a Mercari order. I just put it in as a freebie. That was gifted in PR. That was my last PR from Gourmand Girls. Gourmand Girls Serio Soto palette, which I've heard that her cancer came back, so I'm very sorry to hear that. That was in support of somebody who has breast cancer. I'm not going to link her or anything like that for privacy reasons, but out of respect for her, I did like the palette. I just was not getting use out of it. But the color story was pretty. Possibly get it to family member, I can't remember, but I bought that myself. And then the Urban Decay Metal Mania palette, I gave to a friend, or I gave to, I believe, a family member, that I got in Influencer. I liked it, but I just, again, was not getting use out of it. Didn't have enough mattes. Unearthly Dead of Night palette was gifted to me by a former friend. Sold that on Mercari. The Adept Senega palette, I got that in the mystery box a few years ago. I gifted that to, I believe, either a friend or family. Eyeliners, 2 e.l.f. eyeliner pencils. I gave those to Millie. And then I also decluttered 2 liquid eyeliners, I believe, to my sister-in-law. I don't know if it was both, but I know one for sure. I sold 4 Pretties for Your Face eyeshadow singles on Mercari, and then 4 JD Glow Cosmetic shadows that I got from a former friend. I sold those on Mercari. And then I gave my sister-in-law 1 About Face liquid eyeshadow. I gave a brow pencil, I decluttered a brow pen to Millie. And then let's get into lips. Lip liners, I believe I decluttered 2 I decluttered a LYS lip liner to my friend Millie, and then 2 Lunar Beauty lip liners I also gave to Millie. And then I don't think any lipsticks or liquid lipsticks or anything like that. I don't recall. And then for foundations, I gave 1 to Millie. It was the About Face the Performer foundation in Fair Neutral. I have the Fair Olive shade. And then I gave my sister the Verse Tinted Moisturizer. I also gave her the Verse Concealer. And then I gave my sister the Makeup by Mario concealer and the Colfi concealer. They were just too drying. They weren't my favorite, and they work better for her. Maybe because she's 15 and I'm 33 and I have fine lines and she does not. I also decluttered the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. I think I gave that to a family member or a friend, or it's still here, but it's decluttered. I just didn't like it. And then blushes, I decluttered 11. I sold the Lunar Beauty blush palette, which had 6 blushes. Also, I believe gave to family member or friend the Trifle Cosmetics Liquid Luminizer, which I used as a blush because it was too dark as a highlighter. Got that in Ice Cream Beauty Box. I also decluttered the Danessa Myricks Dew Wet Balm and Rose Water, which is basically a blush on me because it was too dark as a highlighter. I believe friends or family. Moon Slice Beauty Blush in the shade Beautiful, friends or family. Purely's Cheek and Lipstick, friends or family. Mo Beauty Jelly Stick Blush, friends or family. The one bronzer, the JX Beauty Bronzer, I believe to Millie, possibly. And then I decluttered 6 highlighters, 2 to Millie. And then I sold, I think I sold or decluttered or gave a friend or friendly, I don't remember, the Lunar Beauty Moonshroom Highlighter Palette. So yeah, I decluttered quite a few products, but it's better than them just collecting dust and taking up space in my makeup collection. And I look at them and be like, I don't like you, or you're not my favorite, or I think you'd be better for someone else. Not my shade, not whatever. So just because they don't work for me doesn't mean they can't work for other people. And we all have different makeup preferences and skills and things that we like and things that we don't like. So let me know, have you been decluttering? I know a lot of content creators are doing huge declutters. I don't have that kind of collection. I've been doing declutters throughout the year. So I just want to say everything that I decluttered. I will put as much as I can in the description box. I do have some affiliate links down below and codes if you want to use those. I really appreciate it. Some of them I do receive a commission and some of them I do not. They're just to save money for you. I try to be conscientious about what I buy. Try to only buy products I actually will use and hopefully love. I don't like buying things just to buy things or buy things just to review. If I know it's not going to work for me, I don't want to buy it. But sometimes you buy things and they don't work for you, and sometimes you buy things and they do. So I try to buy things that hopefully will work for me and hopefully that I will like. So yeah, if you like videos like that about mindful consumption and sometimes buying new things to treat ourselves. I have dry skin, brown eyes, hooded eyes. I am 33. I'm a busy mama. For something that you would like, or you like my glowing personality, I would click subscribe and like and hype. Don't pay for hypes, but hype. And I hope to see you next video. I hope you're having a wonderful day, week, or wherever you are. I hope everything is going well. If not, I will be having you in my prayers. And comment something nice below that you're looking forward to.